Are you looking for something special and different to do with your holiday turkey? I know I am. Well, here is the man with the answer and the recipe, and he is ready. He is Victor Ready.
I am.
He's joining us this morning with the secret behind Turkey Gallantine. So fancy sounding.
Turkey Gallantine is what we're doing today.
Is it as difficult as it sounds?
It's a little tricky deboning this turkey, which we'll get to in a little while. But let me just kind of define what a Gallantine is.
Please do.
A Gallantine basically is a deboned bird that you remove all the meat and you want to keep the skin intact. That's kind of the most important part.
Ooh.
And then you fill it with some kind of force meat or any kind of vegetables, dressing, stuffing that you like.
Okay.
You roll it, you season the outside. We're actually going to be rolling it in plastic wrap.
Oh, okay.
Very, very tight. It'll go into the oven. I know a lot of people think, hey, cooking in plastic wrap, does it melt?
Right.
It's kind of like
That's what I'd be afraid of.
Yeah, it's kind of like the turkey in the bag concept, you know.
Okay.
It cooks and it roasts and it browns, but it doesn't burn.
That's great to know.
After it's cooked, then you let it cool, slice it in medallions. Comes out beautiful. And what's also nice about doing a Gallantine is you've got the carcass to make a nice stock to make your gravy the next day. Because when you're making your turkey, generally you have a little bit of turkey drippings, and it's
like
not
enough.
enough.
Multitask issue.
Exactly.
You kind of get a little bit more for your buck, more bang for the buck.
Yes,
I like that.
So you never quite have enough drippings to make a great turkey gravy. So
right, now you do.
Yeah.
And I see it bubbling right now. This is our gravy?
Yeah, so we've got basically I got the carcass of the turkey, and I boiled it, I roasted it first so it got nice and caramelized and sweet. Put it in about a gallon of water, let it reduce to like this much, and it gets very concentrate. I've also added some cranberry just to kind of give it a little sweet tartness to it.
And this recipe that you have on our website, this is enough for the entire turkey? This is the amount of gravy?
Actually, this is not all of it. I just brought enough for the platter, but this makes it a lot more because you also have the wings and the bones, and so you'll actually have quite a bit of stock to
now, if somebody is trying to make this at home, give me just the total running time from beginning to end, how much you need to allow, because of course we're on TV, we're doing things a little bit with a little magic.
Right.
But for the person who is going to do this, what time should they allow for themselves?
Okay, the beauty about doing this is you don't have the stress of doing the turkey the day of.
Oh, good.
So you do this the day before or a couple of days beforehand.
Perfect.
You have your Gallantine done, you bake it off, you cool it, you slice it that morning, and all you're doing is just reheating it.
Oh.
You make your stock the day, spend all day just making the stock. So the next morning all you're doing is just reheating, assembling, and it's good to go. It looks beautiful on the table.
Good to know. That alleviates a lot of stress. I always say when you're having guests for a holiday, the timing is so difficult. So if you can pre-prepare,
the more
that's
you
the best.
do, exactly.
So get me started. I want to help
you.
you. Yes, I want to help.
We're gonna put some gloves
on
here
and everything.
Got some purple ones for you.
You knew my favorite color. How fun!
You know what we're gonna title this this segment?
What?
Cooking with Nick and Vic.
Oh,
how's that?
Nick and Vic, I love it. Oh, I got to give you like a fist pump on that one.
Okay.
I like it. Cooking with Nick and Vic. Okay, so we've got this. Now, how long do you need to heat this for?
We're just going to let that simmer.
Let it simmer? Okay. I smell some of that balsamic.
Yeah, we're going to do a really nice side dish, something not traditional with the turkey.
Okay.
Since you've got the comfort flavor of the turkey and the stuffing and all that inside, we're going to serve it with some beautiful yellow and red beets.
Oh, pretty.
And I've got a balsamic and orange honey glaze that's going to go on top.
Balsamic and honey, two things I love
That's
together.
right. Okay, so you got your gloves on?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. In the kitchen ring.
Let's see.
Usually when you say you got your gloves on, it's like ready to knock this out, literally. We're going to knock it out of the ballpark.
We're going to do the turkey after we do the stuffing, because that's just going to be kind of quick. I've already deboned it, and I put it kind of back together so you can kind of see what it looks like.
I see how you put it together. So anybody that has their turkey, they can take care of that, like you said, ahead of time, debone it, and then just tie it together, keep it in its place.
That's the toughest part, is actually deboning it. I'll show you in a few minutes. Okay, you want to start adding the ingredients here?
Should we do it over here?
Come on over here.
Over here? Okay.
Can you reach?
Yeah.
All right.
Push that forward a little bit.
We're going to put the breadcrumbs in first.
Just dump them all in?
Dump them all in.
Okay.
Now you can add any of your...
any kind of breadcrumbs?
Pardon?
Any type of breadcrumbs?
Any kind of breadcrumbs. These are Italian. They've got a little seasoning in there.
Okay, good.
Okay, I've got some mushrooms, kind of quartered and forced. And it's nice to have large chunks because when you slice the Gallantine, you want to see all the pretty colors in there.
For sure.
I'm going to put some corn.
Pretty. Yeah, the colors already, The corn always adds the pretty color.
Yeah,
I can use my fingers.
We got your favorite,
now.
of course.
And my favorite artichokes.
Artichokes.
You know, I love those. Oh, what if I just wanted to eat one right now?
You can do that.
I mean, I can't look at artichokes and not eat one. Okay.
Now, we've got a little caramelized onion and garlic.
Okay. Ooh.
Just put it all in there.
Ooh, it's already caramelized. So you need to do this ahead of time, right?
Right.
Ooh, that's where it adds that yummy smell.
Now we've got a...
Are these like craisins?
I've got some craisins. You can put dried cherries.
Nice.
Any kind of fruit, nuts, whatever you like. You can even put oysters if you like.
Really?
You know, whatever you would put in your dressing.
I like
Okay, so get your hand in there and just kind of mix it.
I feel like a kid. This is fun. Okay. Right. See, and this is probably a project. I know you have a daughter. This is probably a nice. This is the part of the project. If you do have kids for the holidays, you want to cook together.
Exactly.
Maybe you can kind of handle the turkey part. Let the kids kind of mush everything together. Now, do you break it up a lot, or do you just kind of?
Just kind of mix it because we're gonna stuff it in there and layer it.
Okay. We've got about 3 minutes to make this happen right here.
That's good.
We can do it.
All right, let's get to the turkey bird here.
Yes, let's.
All right.
Okay. Can you tell I love cooking? I have too much fun.
So we've got the whole turkey.
Ooh, this part looks scary.
I've got it kind of tied back up together, but I'm just going to show you what you would do when you have the whole bird.
Okay. And
you just kind of take your time, and like I said, if you cut into the meat, it's not a big deal.
Oh, okay.
If you can kind of avoid cutting into the skin kind of holds it together. It makes a nice little crust on the outside.
Great.
So...
Yeah, I like when you get a little bit of that crisp on the outside.
That's right.
I think that always adds a lot.
And it will crisp on the outside with the plastic. You know, everybody thinks it's just going to steam in there.
See, that's surprising me. I love that you can use the plastic because, like you said, I'm afraid that was a hazard. I didn't realize that was safe.
It works great, and people don't eat turkey, you know, enough. They have it once a year, and
they have it for Thanksgiving or even on Christmas, but they don't make it different, and that's why I love that we're offering this opportunity for people to learn.
Right,
so what do we do?
So you'd actually start at the top, at the breast, and you just kind of work your way down along the bone.
Wow.
Just like this.
The ice sculptor at work on the turkey.
And you just kind of keep cutting around the carcass.
Oh, okay, that's
And then eventually you'll get down to the bottom, and you'll pull the center out.
So you say goodbye to that, or you keep it?
You take a bite of it?
No, you say goodbye to it, or you're keeping it?
Or you can take a bite of it.
I don't want to.
No, you want to keep this. This is important. This is what you want to keep.
Don't get rid of it.
Don't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Then you start working on the leg bone meat, and you kind of scrape it down.
Okay.
You pull it through. So you'll have
oh, wow. So you make it look so easy.
Pull these through. Yeah, it's easy right now because we got to.
You have it already.
We got it started.
Yeah.
So you'll have the wing bones. And the leg bones.
Okay.
Just like this.
Got it.
Okay. And this stuff you'll save. And let me put it on a platter.
Okay. Now, what's our next step from here?
And that's the stuff that you're going to save to roast and make your stock from. Because this is where all the flavors at. Yeah, and your bones.
So that's your flavor. That's your stock. Don't get rid of it.
Don't get rid of it.
Okay, so we put that aside.
You're going to roast that first.
And you're going to roast that? Okay.
So now we've got our...
Okay.
Basically... You got your dark meat?
We've got about a minute before we go to break, so let's
pick it up.
Show on the road.
Okay, here we go.
This is exciting, but this is a project. I'm loving it.
Let's put a layer of spinach.
Oh, yum. Okay.
Kind of spread that out.
Just kind of layer it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we're going to put our stuffing right inside.
See, anything with breadcrumbs makes me a very happy girl.
And you can pound the turkey a little bit to kind of flatten it out.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Let's make this
pretty.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to put a little bit of sweet potato in the center.
Ooh, beautiful.
Adds flavor and a nice color.
Pretty color.
Okay.
Look at this, you guys. Is this gorgeous?
Here's the tricky part.
Okay.
What we do is move this over.
Okay.
We get 2 pieces of plastic wrap.
Oh, so this is where we wrap it.
This is where we wrap it, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of long, like that. Okay. And another one here. Like this.
Oh, you are quick. Okay. You are a mover and groover in this.
All right. We got a little bit of seasoning.
Slow Nick. So you season this. Great.
Yes. All right, now you're going to grab that side.
I'm going to get this side. I don't want to screw this up. Okay.
Right,
so it's good to have a little helper on this.
That's right. Now we're just going to fold this over.
Oh.
Okay. Grab the plastic.
So you are literally rolling it up.
Yeah, we're going to roll this up.
Okay.
Hold on
Great.
a second. I miss a piece.
Loving it. Loving it.
All right. Now we're going to put this over. Hold that like that.
Okay. Let's move this.
All right.
Let me get that out of the way so we can show everybody how we're doing this.
Okay, we'll start with...
Got it?
So we'll just kind of roll it like this.
Quick roll.
We're going to do another roll this way. I hope that plastic wrap's not in the way too much. Like that. We go this way.
All right. And while we continue to wrap it up, we're not going to completely wrap up the show yet. We're going to take you to break. And when we come back, we're going to try this. Because, of course, through the magic of TV, it'll be ready.
It'll be ready.
We'll be right back.
So now we make it tight. And we can keep rolling like